For all those lazy guys who are struggling to create your resume, I've got a tool. Now, this tool seems pretty interesting. We have explored about cover letter AI Copilot. Now, I'm going to show you another interesting tool, which is an AI resume creator. It helps. It's an AI tool, and it has ready to use templates. And the best part is, the AI knows what are the templates that are actually working and have good response rates from recruiters. I know you'll be interested. I'll just show you. So, at to stage. So I came across this particular website because as you know, most of my followers and community has been with job seekers. The whether those are professionals or freshers. So I have this habit of exploring different tools and experimenting about what I get output and what I like about it, what I don't like about it. Because each tool has been created with a certain persona and a particular user interface in mind. Let's try this particular tool. So I haven't registered as of now because I want to take you through the entire step about exploration procedure. So it says get started for free. So let's start for free. Now that we are over here, it says okay, create an account using Google. So let's start using with Google. Mm, And now we are entering. It is logging in. Just give it 2 minutes. I don't know why it is taking so long amount of time, but so yeah, resume this particular tool. Why? What got me interested in this particular tool was the templates for resume creator they have. Let's erase. We have Rezi. So Rezi.ai. Name. It's pretty interesting name that it has. So what all features this particular thing has? So it has. So the features right from AI bullet point writer to AI bullet point editor. Then you have AI summary generator. It also has cover letter, resignation letter writer. Wow, that's wonderful. It can give you resignation letters. AI interview question and answer. Be more confident. AI keyword targeting, optimize resume and target keywords, real time content analysis, and blockchain verified resume. Add digital signature to your resume. Oh, now this is going way beyond to blockchain and everything. Uh, it's not giving me the login function. Let me try using my email ID and password. Okay, it has sent a verification. I'll show you this thing, but just give me 2 minutes. I don't want to show you my password. Okay, so just hang on for 2 minutes. So, by the way, the direct sign up facility doesn't work. So you wanted to know the direct sign up. So usually what we have a behavior is we will directly say that so this is email confirmation. Let me So I use the direct sign up facility wherein either you use Google or you use Facebook to log in, but it doesn't work. So I tried using my email ID and added a password. It gave me a email confirmation of the code, and now we are over here. Hello, which document you want to create today? I want to create resume. It's pretty simple. So resume from scratch, from resume sample, import your resume. While we can't guarantee perfect results, we are constantly improving over here from LinkedIn. Now let's go LinkedIn profile. So let me add my LinkedIn profile. Now, for this, please ensure your LinkedIn profile is pretty well done. I have an entire course to create the LinkedIn profile. So please don't keep it haphazard because if you keep your LinkedIn haphazard, then the difficult part is so get your information from your LinkedIn, import your resume from LinkedIn. So import your resume. How do you import? You go over here, you say download PDF. So once you download this PDF from LinkedIn, what happens is uh, share this tab. So now you upload this. You go into the download section and you say all files, profile, so profile, and your greatly saved time important into resume. Check out a free so you have to use a Chrome extension profile to resume to import your layer. So you have to have a Rezi style of a file. So I need to add this extension. Now let's return and from resume sample. So resume sample for skill or role here marketing close. I think we'll go to the dashboard. It's a bit of confusing. So create a new resume name. Okay, chief marketing, FICR, domain manager, please. Healthcare experience director. So let me upload my resume. Now the resume, okay. Let's see what it gives us. Uh, so uh, what it is, okay, exclude my Rezi score. It has a scoring unit, okay. Helps you to get past application tracking by optimizing the resume with certain keywords, super easy. So job title. Uh, so let me enter the job title that we are looking at Sutherland because that is the closest senior director marketing vertical. So job title is this. Mm, let me add the jobs descriptions. Let's see what happens. 2000 plus AI credits now. Founder director. What it has done is okay. Multilingual project manager are recognized 20 years after leading teams communication. Oh, they have changed it. Okay. Management. Okay, I can edit over here. Then experience in European Union, Gulf Cooperation, Central Asia, tight budget. No, I don't want to add this. Total cash in out managed is 1.2 billion. Where is this coming from? I think this is coming from this is how it the AI thinks the resume needs to be created. FIDC. So transfer emphasis. Okay. Product director, then marketing professional, healthcare domain, marketing. The media marketing, then you have marketing over here marketing. Now let's see what it finish up. Contact. So contact we have added. We don't want to add the link. Okay. Then experience if you continue. Save basic info. Hmm. So Bakir, what is the role at the company? I need to define my role. So product director and group head. Okay, ठीक Okay, I have to add again over here because it is getting confused. So there is a bit of a task. It's not something like a cakewalk that it identifies them itself. I think if we are able to connect, if we can connect, because this is something like multilingual project management individual, it is not something I am. Like why it is doing this, I don't know. Hmm. Let's see cover letter. So it is pro plan. Please create cover letters. Please upgrade to pro plan. Uh, AI interview. Let's see what is AI interview. So start AI interview. Select your resume. Chief Marketing Officer, continue. So, what job title will you interview for? It's head of marketing. This is the description.
Hey, let's get ready to
Okay, let us
interview.
get ready to interview. Okay. Putting up the interview, main position requirements, mapping your candidate profile, gathering the questions tailored for you. Let's explore. I think this is the first tool we have come across that gives us something of an
Your
interactive question
interview
for
is
our
ready.
interview.
Click Next to start.
I didn't find the resume interesting, but this looks a bit interesting.
Looking at your
So we had a
expansive
question looking
career
at
and
your
experience in
expensive
different
career and
areas, could
experience
you
in
tell
different
us more
areas.
about what
Could you
led you
tell
to
us
this
more
point and why
what
now
led
head of
you to
marketing
this
at our
point and
company?
why now head of marketing at your company? So looking at your expensive career and experience in different areas, could you tell us more what led you to this point and why you are now head of marketing? The reason why I'm head of marketing at this just a second. Allow. So the reason I'm the head of marketing at this particular company is I want to explore how healthcare and health technology can impact the medical practice of a doctor. Because if I want to impact the larger audience, I need to first impact the influencers. And once the influencers are aware about a certain part, then they will get the patients at large to get impacted. Now, for example, glaucoma in India is one of the biggest problems. There are around 2 million people suffering from glaucoma, and only 5% are aware about it. Now, the problem is only out of 25,000 ophthalmologists. So India is second largest nation with ophthalmologists globally after US and Russia. So we have around 25,000 to 27,000 ophthalmologists. While when it comes to say glaucoma specialists, there are only 2,000 glaucoma specialists. So how do we plan to tackle this? Now, if I have to consider the cost, now if a doctor has to go for has to conduct a cataract operation, it will cost them around it will cost a patient around 30 to 35K, while a glaucoma single eye will cost around 80K. So ophthalmologist tends to earn more for glaucoma cases compared to a cataract case. Still doctors are not ready to go for glaucoma, the learn glaucoma and operate glaucoma. Now, how do you navigate this particular space and get more and more doctors, so ophthalmologists to become glaucoma specialists? Point one is first to identify what the ophthalmologist is looking for. The problem most ophthalmologists have right now is a lot of glaucoma courses are available, but glaucoma is something where a surgery is needed. So a doctor might be aware about how to exactly diagnose a glaucoma. What they are not aware is how do you exactly do the surgery. Now, this particular part, they need to go for a fellowship training, and there's no institute in India providing a fellowship training. Hence, doctors are not interested. When it comes to cataract, there are multiple institutions where you can go and learn cataract operation, not just the diagnosis. So now, over here, the focus shifts from doctors and patients to the medical institutions who are specialists in eye and ophthalmology, that they need to open a lot of fellowship programs or observerships for doctors to learn and get trained. I hope that answers. So nothing. Let's go to
Imagine
question
you have
two.
just started as
So
our head of
situational
marketing
question.
and you have
Imagine you have
identified
started
that our
as our head
marketing
of marketing and
strategies
you
are
have identified
outdated.
that our marketing
What steps
strategies
would
are
you follow
outdated.
to update and
What
improve them?
steps you follow to update and improve them? So that's pretty interesting. It usually happens. Whenever a new person comes, they will always have a different perception to what you have been doing. So what is important in this particular space is why those are outdated. And if you tell me that those are outdated, I won't take it at a face value. I need to understand from the perception of the end user. If I have a marketing strategy, have I tested that marketing strategy? The whoever has created those marketing strategies would have previously tested those marketing strategies, and based on tests, that person would have enough evidence to say that this strategy works. Now, at a lot of places, people say that WhatsApp works, but in a lot of places, Pager also works. So the marketing strategy might also have Pager inbuilt over there, but there is some evidence to prove that. So for me, the first step is to first identify what the marketing strategies are. Talk to the people who are getting impacted with those marketing strategies, the consumer personas, understand from them what marketing strategies are working and what are not working. And if those are not working, then I will create strategies which will actually be created based on what the customer wants. Done. No, there is some issue with the recording aspect. If I say let's go for the next
Can
one.
you tell us about a time when you
It's
had to
behavior
introduce
question. Can you tell
significant
us about a
changes in a
time when you
marketing
had to introduce
strategy in your
significant
past
changes
role?
in the marketing
How
strategy
did
in
you
your
manage
past
it,
role?
and what were the
How did you
results?
manage it and what were the results? Uh, so this this used to happen often since my not from marketing of Hmm. So hence for most of my seniors for organized launch, I used to explain to consumers or doctors. I used to also search it whether this would work and they ended with amongst the their target their the along with now we this time I have tried typing. It's very difficult. Yeah, the interview. It's so for this particular thing to work. I think you need to do a particular check on the mic. Now let me see how this works.
Tell us about a time when you
Any
had to
which is
work
this
with
is not going to work.
cross-functional
So
teams
let's go.
across
Tell us
different
about the time when you
geographies.
watch one another
How did
geographies.
you ensure effective
Okay, how did you
collaboration and
ensure?
reaching your marketing
And
goals?
so these questions are pretty much on the
Can you
similar lines
devise a
what
brief
ChatGPT
plan that
gives you.
demonstrates how
But
you
the
would use
best part
digital
is if you
marketing
answer it,
principles in
it
your
will give you a
experience in
ranking.
services marketing to promote the specific product lines of our
Can you
company?
give us a brief plan that demonstrates how you would use digital marketing principles and your experience in services marketing to promote a specific lines with
In your
our
resume,
company?
you've mentioned that
In
you
your
have been
resume, you have
instrumental in
mentioned that you have
increasing
been
user base
instrumental
by
in increasing
30% in
user base
12
by
months in a
30% in
previous
12
role.
months
Can
in
you
a previous
elaborate on the
role. Can you
technical
elaborate
strategies and
on the
tools you
technical
implemented to
strategies and
achieve this?
tools you implemented to achieve this? Finish.
Thank you for taking the time to interview.
Thank you for taking
Please
time
bear
to
with us
interview.
while we
Please
prepare the
bear with
interview
us while we
results.
prepare the interview results. I know it's a fail, but it also gives you interview result. So that's needs improvement. Only 10%. Introduction question, no answer. Like I always been passionate about marketing and I've gained valuable skills in different areas. So my career, I'm exciting about the opportunity. So if I were to update and improve audit, I will start by conducting a comprehensive audit to identify areas of improvement. I would then develop a new marketing. Okay. So take adjust the depth of your answer according to the complexity. Okay. Make sure to mention essential terms relevant to the role. The past outlet major role tell us about the interpretation of facilitate. Okay. I think this is a pretty good tool. So the reason because it gives you answers and it also gives you the tentative answers to your question and it gives you a rating about that. So I have around 7,000. I can practice more and more AI interviews, review my resume sample library. Now this sample library of all the resumes it has. So for example for creative producer, now for give me a so use a director of marketing. So this is the template of resume. Use this sample. So they have created different samples based on what they think would work. Interesting. What more than that you want? Uh, Based on our deep dive, I feel this is a good tool to have. The cover letter may not be a good. It's cover letter pilot is what I suggest. But when it comes to resume creator, also it's to some extent okay. I don't feel we should use a AI tool for resume creation because I haven't yet come across a good tool for resume creation. Cover letter we have a good tool for practicing interviews. This is a pretty good tool. It gives you not just the questions, it also gives you suggested answers, and it also gives you a rating whether it will work or it won't work. So you at least have an understanding before you go for interview. I remember when we were in 10th grade or 12th grade, we used to often do practice sessions for our board exams. But how many times people exactly practice for their interviews? People don't practice for their interviews. Here is an opportunity to practice for your interviews, and once you practice, you write down the answers for multiple set of interview questions. It becomes easier and you become more confident to answer those interview questions. I hope this particular video helps. I'll give you a link to download to use the Rezi app. uh, Check out the interview questions. That's the most interesting part.